What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today is the last day for the Soul Calibur Ladies, so I wish you all good luck in your pulls as far as whatever character you're trying to get, but I wanted to give you guys some reminders and also give you guys my thoughts on the card sets and the characters that we do have available in the game as far as the Soul Calibur characters are concerned. So the first thing, guys, is to make sure that you have collected everything in all of these little icons. Make sure that you go to the co-op event, collect whatever rubies, collect whatever resources in here, your BS selector, everything, guys. Make sure you do this, because once this is gone, you're not going to be able to collect it again. I haven't even done this, and I really should, because there's some free rubies in here. So this is something else you need to make sure you do, maybe farming the card dungeon, so that way you can acquire enough points. That way you can get these rewards. I'm going to be working on this bigger and crap today. The same with the Ivy's gift event. Look, I'm still at level 1. Really been slacking, unfortunately. But yeah, the Soul Calibur Honor Mission, if you guys are trying to get these badges, get at it. And then you have the crafting event. Make sure that you do use whatever resources you have and collect the stones that you have for. Make sure that none of these go unused. Collect everything that you can, guys. I cannot stress that enough. You'll be kicking yourself in the butt if you forget to pick up something. And then in the event codex, again, collect everything in here. Also, jump into your rush dungeon, guys, and collect whatever you can out of here. Now, I'm actually probably going to go ahead and maybe do some farming for this. I mean, this is going to be kind of rush for me, but I should have been doing this a long time ago. But this set actually would probably be a very useful set for some of the ladies, because it does give you a damage immunity whenever you get down to 30% HP on a 30-second cooldown. This could be very useful, plus 30% attack. This could be very useful in certain game modes like Tower of Trials and what so have you. The girls already have most of them already have immunity cores in their kit, but I don't really know how this is going to work, because it gets down to HP at 30%, and some of the girls, their HP immunity kicks in at 30%, so I don't know if this is going to proc at the same time their immunity core procs, which would kind of suck, because their immunity core lasts for 5 seconds and this lasts for 3 seconds. But for some of the ladies, their HP threshold is at 20% HP whenever they get damage immunity. So this would actually give them extra survivability, because it would kick in at 30% HP. You could get a heal from their guard or from a striker, and then their damage immunity would still kick in at 20% HP or whatever, right? So it might be a pretty useful card set to pick up for some players out there. I mean, as far as damage, the Soul Calibur set is definitely going to be better, but make sure that you do collect everything else in here, guys. Use all the items in your inventory. Come into your inventory and use whatever time-limited items you have available. I mean, there's going to be some in here, more than likely, for a lot of you guys, and you want to use those things as much as you can. I mean, I'm pretty sure I still got some that I need to be going through, right? So let me see if I can find any right now. Here we go. Whenever you see these time-limited items with these little icons here, do collect all of this before this thing ends. Go ahead and collect whatever items you can out of here. Also, make sure that you come into the Cassandra event here, and if you do have any of these coins left over, collect them, all right? Come into your boss showdown here. Collect whatever resources you can out of here. Try to get the rewards that you can out of this thing. Don't forget about it, guys. Collect everything that you can, man. I cannot stress that enough. Seriously, you don't want to be missing out on anything. In Broken Destiny, again, collect all of these rewards, man. Very important for you guys. I mean, there's rubies in there, and so have you. So try to get it done. Try to collect everything that you can. Now, as far as the characters, guys, I mean, obviously, Free Ivy is a given. Everybody's going to have her. She's amazing. Awesome character. And I am going to make another video about Free Ivy, because, boy, she really is more overpowered than what I even anticipated in certain game modes. We'll get into that in another video, but wow, God almighty. So the characters that you're looking at right now are Taki and Cassandra. Cassandra over here, guys, is the OP Kingdom Come goddess of all the Soul Calibur fighters. She is much stronger than all of them, guys. She is OP as hell. I have an A5 Cassandra on my free-to-play account, and I'm telling you, she is way overpowered compared to them, and I would argue that her survivability is actually better than all of them. I would argue maybe with Mina and Taki, whenever they're at A5 and they have their EX core unlocked and they can do their defaults over and over, maybe they would have a little bit more survivability. But honestly, man, Cassandra having that critical hit shield on demand from her first skill is OP as hell, man. She'll be immune to everything during the time span of that critical hit shield. It's really nice. Not to mention that her spamming skill is her hyper armor skill. She is just crazy. Taki, guys, is OP, you know, the best leadership in the game other than Athena, right? So that's a big thing about her. Plus, she does buff up characters. She has an increased target damage received on her default by 55%, which is just nuts. I've used it. It's actually quite proficient. It's pretty damn sweet. I didn't make a video about it, never even got around to it, but it's pretty damn nice. Not the best. There are other buffs that are better, but combined with her leadership, it's pretty damn sweet. And her leadership works on all the characters in the game. Honestly, guys, no matter what character you went with, it's pretty freaking sweet. And then when it comes to these girls here, I mean, obviously, you guys seen the damage comparison between this version of Ivy and the free version. And this version of Ivy is godly, guys. I mean, she's strong. She is damn strong, right? Not to be undervalued or underrated, but you know, like I mentioned in the last video with free Ivy, you know, but there's Mina, right? And Mina's going to be one of those characters, again, because of the way her EX core is set up at A5. She's OP. Plus, she has decreased damage received by 65% on her third skill. She has really, really good survivability along with that immunity core. I mean, they're all terrific characters, and honestly, I think all of them are worth pulling for. I mean, even the free Ivy, or not free Ivy, but even this Ivy is worth pulling for because her power level is very good. I know that a lot of people are going to have the other version of Ivy, right? I mean, everybody's going to have her, but if you were pulling for this girl, she's still OP as hell, guys. One of the strongest characters in the game, just really, really nuts. And when it comes into the card sets, I mean, this set, guys, is crazy. It's the bad thing about it is it's only specific to the Soul Calibur characters. That's kind of the thing that sucks about it. But man, if you have this set for any of the girls that we got, including the free Ivy, it's going to boost their damage up tremendously. And not only that, but their CP is just going to go skyrocketing. This will give them more CP and more damage than any other set in the game. Currently, right now, at the time of recording this video, it is the most OP thing for the Soul Calibur characters. Now, more than likely, knowing Netmarble and the Gotcha system, right? They're probably going to introduce some damn card set that's going to work on all EX characters, and it might be more OP than this, right? We all know how it goes, but this set is OP as hell. It is nuts for them. So if you're near that pity and you already have the 3 PGs, man, I would go for this set. I really would. I would at least try to get one set. It will make your life pretty nice, especially in other game modes, like if you're trying to push Tower of Trials or you're trying to push Chapter 5, you're trying to get to the top echelon, so you can collect the most rubies every month. I mean, that is pretty beneficial, guys. And you know, the option cards are nice. This is a good option card. It's pretty sweet, you know, with the extra critical rate by 10% and the active skill damage. Really, guys, any of the option cards are going to be viable options for these girls. But I mean, if you're pulling in these banners, you're just going to get what you're going to get. I really wouldn't use a selector on an option card. I mean, really go for the actual set or a 3PG first before I would ever go for option card, at least in my humble opinion. And let me look at something here really quick. Right? Like this is OP whenever you're trying to apply dot. It's really, really insane. And again, this is the one that we saw a second ago. Hopefully you guys got some good option cards out of the Cassandra event. But again, no matter what character you're going for, guys, they're all super, super OP. I mean, they're all going to be the strongest characters in the game. Even the weakest character amongst them is still stronger than the previous banner that we had before this by a large margin. They're just nuts. Great survivability, great damage. So yeah, I mean, we all know that more than likely in the next banner, we're probably going to have more OP characters and so on and so on and so on. But if you came into this game, especially for the Soul Calibur characters, if you started this game because of Soul Calibur, my advice to you from this point forward is to save for the next collaboration, because if you do, even free to play, guys, you can rack up a lot of rubies. Just having free Ivy will help you push along in the game, do all kinds of things, get all kinds of things done, get lots and lots of rubies, and you will have an abundance of rubies for the next collaboration. This is what I do on my free-to-play account, and my free-to-play account does pretty much almost as good as the main account, which I have thousands of dollars in. Right? It's just, so, I mean, that's how I play it. I always go for the collaboration characters, just save those rubies, and I would highly advise you guys to do that too. A mistake that a lot of players make, and this aggravates the piss out of them, is they'll pull in every single banner, and they'll try to pull for every single character. don't do that. Don't meta chase in this game. Don't worry about it. The Soul Calibur girls are more than strong enough for the game modes in the game, and just hang on to them until the next collaboration. Obviously, if one of your favorite characters from the KOF franchise shows up before the next collaboration and you want to pull for them, you absolutely should. Games are all about having fun, and you should pull for your favorite characters. But I am super, super pleased with this collaboration. You know, the free Ivy is just really icing on the cake, guys, as far as, you know, even getting the free Cassandra. Awesome, right? Just nutty. You know, my Cassandra on this account, and there was a lot of these tokens that I was actually missing out on. My free Cassandra, I actually was able to level up to A3, but the only reason I got her up to A3 is because I bought the KOF pass, and I was able to use one of the selectors on her, so technically, I actually would have only been able to get her to A2. Let me know down in the comments how far you guys were able to take your Cassandra free to play. I am curious about that. But I'm happy, guys. I'm super, super happy. And as you guys can see, my Mina's at level 60. So I'm going to leave you guys a team run at the end of this video with Mina, just to show you how strong she is at level 60 using a team. So again, guys, I wish you all good luck on your pulls, man. I hope you get what you want. Hopefully you don't get screwed the last day of this event. And let me know how y'all doing in the game. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. DD+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.